Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a third stimulus check update video. Happy Friday, my darling. In today's video, we're going to talk about this new stimulus plus up payments. Like, hold on. They're about to give us some more money, guys. That means some of you could begin a plus payment. I like it. We're going to talk about the fourth stimulus check, as well as we're going to talk about unemployment, student loans, rental assistance, VA payments, and more, my darling. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey, friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below, and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, because you love me bringing this content to you each and every single day. Even if it's a little bit late, you still getting it though, right? All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. While you're at it, don't forget to go ahead and get my ebook, Support Your Girl. Okay, like y'all trying to start a business. You know, I'm trying to do the same thing. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the IRS sending out extra stimulus payments to some who lost their jobs in 2020. I like it, y'all. I really like it. So let me tell you, you can you can get an extra payment in your account, direct deposit, possibly. I don't know how they're going to determine this. I don't know what states they're going to use. I don't know if you already received your stimulus. They haven't given any details, but the IRS did state that during its third batch of payments, they're going to include what is called a plus up stimulus payment. Now, the plus up payments will continue on a weekly basis going forward. The IRS said as they continue to process tax returns for 2020 and 2019. So some 2019 returns need to be processed too. So if you're still waiting on your tax refund, that may be it, my darling. Okay, but under some circumstances, a person could be eligible for a new or bigger stimulus payment based on their recent processed tax returns. So just say like if you were a couple and maybe your income fell significantly after your spouse lost their job, right? Because a lot of people were laid off during the pandemic, and you end up making far less than what you should have made, or maybe even what you reported on your 2019 tax returns. You know, it was a lot more than what you made in 2020. Or maybe you're a new parent and now you got a new child or dependent, which would boost your stimulus payment on there. So they're going to call these ongoing supplemental plus up payments. Would apply to people who already received stimulus money earlier in March, but the initial payment may have been based on your 2019 tax return or even your 2020. So pretty much they're like, look here, we're going to go through. If we owe you some money, we're going to give you some money. So if you get money in your account, don't be calling, don't be sitting up here like, Shalae, where does money come from? Girl, spend it. You're not going to owe it back. Don't question it. Spend it. It's not a scam, okay? Just letting you know. All right, so moving along with my veterans. So we all know that Social Security and Railroad, SSI, SSDI, Railroad are supposed to receive their monies on April 7th. They've already started processing those payments today. So some people said they were getting their payments Direct Express last night. That's what they told me now. No, you know, some people, okay. You know, you can trust people as far as you can see them, but those are the messages that I received. But if not April 7th, you should have it. But veterans who did not file your 2019 or 2020 tax return, or you use the non-filer tool as well, they're saying, hey, as of right now, they have all the information that they need for the VA beneficiaries, but they still have to go through the process and validate the information, test the data, and a partridge in a pear tree. I don't know why we're doing all this, but they want to, you know, I guess check the list, double check it twice, who knows, right? But as of right now, they said the payments for VA will not come into mid-April. They did not give a date, so I know people are out there floating around April 14th. I have not seen that date at all, but that's what we have going on. All right, moving along in unemployment, the March job reports actually rose to 916,000. The unemployment rate dropped to about 6%. I mean, you know, it's looking good out here in these streets. I mean, still not as good as I would want. I mean, I still want that fourth stimulus check. But, you know, the economists are happy with the record or the way that we're moving right now. So they said the U.S. economy brought back more jobs than expected in March. They said a lot of women have returned back to work. And not only have they returned back to work, but as more Americans become vaccinated, the jobs in the industries will return. So as of right now, they projected 675,000 jobs will be created in March, but they actually rose higher than that. And they said there's still about 8.4 million jobs short of the pre-pandemic levels, and millions have left the workforce without a clear path of how to return or, maybe new skills on there. But they said, hey, we are moving a step forward for the economy as expected, and it's going to probably increase, they said, over the spring and the summer. Good news. All right. So also in unemployment, as of right now, a lot of claimants across the country are seeing an interruption in unemployment benefits. If I didn't told you once, I'm going to say it again. I need for you guys to log into that unemployment portal, no matter what state you are in, just to see if there's some things going on, because now they have more requirements. They're checking for identity fraud. They're doing all this. And in my state, in my city, in Huntsville, Alabama, a lot of claimants were saying that they would have complications, and that a lot of them were told that they had to reapply for compensation. Now, according to the Alabama Department of Labor, they said at the end of the year, if you have been on unemployment in Alabama for a 52-week period, a new claim must be filed to redetermine the eligibility, regardless of what program you were on. If you were on the PUA, if you were on the PEUC, if you've been on it for 1 full year, you have to file a new claim. And they said a lot of people who are coming on this 1 year mark around the same time, they didn't know that they had to do this. So they said, and then why would you do this on Easter weekend? Happy Good Friday, y'all. But they're like, why would you do this on Easter weekend? Like, bro, you couldn't tell us that beforehand? Because as of right now, what will happen is you will have to wait a 2 to 3 week interruption before you start receiving those benefits again. So that's like another 21 days or more. And so they're like, look here, we got to pay our bills. Are the creditors going to wait 21 days? I don't think so. But they said claimants should see various reasons on the portal while their new claims are pending, including the lack of work. They also even contact the employer before the pandemic, or, the employer you were working for, just to verify that you didn't quit, just to verify that the layoff is still resuming on there. So they're going to go through and process this like a new claim all over again. Now, you still need to file your weekly certifications and you'll get back pay. But I'm just letting you all know, if you are receiving unemployment and you're going on your 1 year mark, please just log in. Can you do that? Can you do that? All right, so moving along, as of right now, Biden is asking his education secretary, what does he have to do to legally cancel this $50,000 of student loans? Yeah, I don't know, but as of right now, I'm excited for you, honey. So President Joe Biden has requested that the Education Secretary Miguel Cardona prepare a report to the president, and he wants on there to see how can he cancel up to $50,000 in student debt per borrower. Hopefully, he said, we'll see this memo within the next few weeks. He'll look at his legal authority to see what he could do, as well as his policy issues, and determine if he can make that decision. Now, we know that Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he has stated that, hey, look, Biden could have been canceled these $50,000 student loans. All he had to do was like the flick of the wrist, just put your signature on it. You're the president. You don't need Congress. You can do whatever you want to do. Put some respect on his name. But although right now Joe Biden, he's a little bit reluctant on bypassing Congress to forgive the loans, he said he's been getting a lot of pressure from his own party to go ahead and cancel. And they said, hey, even before the pandemic, student loan borrowers were struggling. They were already behind. The pandemic only has worsened the issue. Do what you can do, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Like, go ahead and get a $50,000. I'm just saying. All right. And which one would y'all rather want? Would you rather have the stimulus check or $50,000 student loan repayment? Forced stimulus or $50,000 student loan repayment? I'm going to say student loan repayment. I'm only going to say it, even though I don't have any student loans anymore. I'm only going to say it because I think that would be for the greater good of the people. You know, I'm not going to be greedy. I would love the stimulus, but, you know, I'd rather help the greater good of the people. But let me know what you think down below. And last but not least, guys, don't forget right now we have a lot of rental assistance programs going on across the country. In Los Angeles, they do have where you can apply up to $10,000 in rent relief. So they started the program, or they actually have second rounds going on for the program that they opened up on Wednesday. And the program is going to use the federal and state government funding to help about 64,000 families pay off the rent. You can get up to 12 months of back rent, up to 3 months of future rent, but your landlord must cooperate with the program. So on there, it says it must be a cooperation between the tenant, the landlord to participate, and on there they will be reimbursed. There's a lot of paperwork that you have to fill out. It's not just in Los Angeles though, it is all across the country. So go ahead and apply for that rental assistance. I will have a pandemic EBT video coming up. I don't know if it's going to be before this or after this. I don't know what I'm going to do. But as of right now, enjoy your weekend. Have a good Friday, okay? Happy Easter. Lord willing, I will be back here to you guys tomorrow to give you some more updates, as well as get my ebook, get my planner, book you a one-on-one. We have a few slots of one-on-one available. We're in second quarter, guys. Let's not be playing these games. If you want to start the business, let's go ahead and do it. It's like, what you playing for? Why? All right, that's all I got. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.